Hi everyone, I'm Gary Fisk, Professor of Psychology at Georgia Southwestern State University. This video is about PSPP software. It's software that's meant to do statistical analyses. I'd like to begin with a little story about how I got involved in using this software in my statistics classes. I've been teaching statistics here for about 20 years. Part of our class involved teaching students using software along with the statistical concepts. We'd been using SPSS. It's a very commonly used and well-known software that's used for statistics. It stands for Statistical Package for the Social Sciences. The main problem with it was two things, or the two main problems. One was that it was very expensive, so that was a hurdle. We're a very small institution, and it was just costing us a lot of money. It was costing us about $6,000 a year for our classroom. The other restriction or problem that we have was that students wanted to be able to install this on their own computers so they could use it at home. The licensing was very restrictive, so it didn't allow us to use it in these different places. We could only use it in the classroom. So what we did to solve this problem was we switched over to using PSPP software. PSPP is free software. It's from the GNU Foundation. It's free in two senses of the word. One is that it's free as in no cost. It doesn't cost anything to download this. The other way it's free is that the licensing is not restrictive. The students can install it on their laptops and computers. We've also been able to install it on labs throughout the whole university. The open source licensing means it just becomes a standard package that our IT people install. So this is the web page from PSPP. If you want to take a look here, it's got a little bit about you can find this web page by just searching for it in a search engine like Google. It's got a home page that tells a little bit about it. It's got a download page you can see here with various ways to download it. It's available on Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. And it's got places you can download it from and instruction setting or suggestions there. There are some limitations here. It won't install on Chromebooks. There's not a version I know of that can install there. Another issue is if you're installing it on a Mac machine, you have to be careful about software permissions. You have to give it permission to install. It balks a little bit at being able to install it. There's also some Windows machines that will only install software from the Microsoft Store. If you've got one of those machines, I don't think that PSPP is available for that, but maybe it is if you search for it on the Windows Store. So you can download it and install it. It runs pretty much like any other software once you do that. When you install it, it first comes up looking like this. It's got a spreadsheet-like user interface. It's got a couple different views, data view where your data goes. That's where your numbers, your words, and all that other stuff goes. It's also got a variable view for setting up variables in the data editor. There's another window too called the output window. The output is where all the statistical results are going to go eventually. So that's a very quick start with it. What you can do with it. What's going to happen eventually is we'll set up this, we'll configure the variables, we'll set up we'll enter a little basic data, and then we'll use the Analyze menu here to run our analyses and get that from the output window. So you'll see that in future videos. This is just a quick introduction to tell you a little bit about it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.